Hey, how are you? Lifestyle Wellness Group. Welcome back for our Tuesday live video. Again, let me know when you're tuning in from. If this is the replay, hashtag replay. If you're catching this live, just like, I don't know, drop a little emoji. Let me know you're here. Today, we are talking about the power of affirmations. So, have you ever said to yourself, I should not even apply for this job. I'm not qualified. I'm not experienced enough. I'm not going to ask for this raise. I don't think I can do this workout program, or that nutrition system. It's just probably not going to work for me. I mean, how many times have you, and by you, I'm including myself too. So like, have we sabotaged ourselves with these negative thoughts? It's just not uncommon. We have all these limiting beliefs and negative thoughts, and they're destructive, and it leads to guilt and shame. And if the answer is more than once, which it probably will be, I mean, if you're a human on this earth, I'm sure you have done this quite a few times. It's just our inclination to just lean more towards the negative. It takes more effort to pull ourselves back and think positively. So, the problem with going on and on with these negative thoughts and statements in our head, even if you look in the mirror and you're like, ugh, why is my hair not look good today? Or, oh gosh, look at my outfit. It's just, I don't know, wrinkled, or I don't look good, or oh my gosh, I've gained 5 pounds. Come on, ladies. We know when we look in the mirror, more times than not, we're saying something negative to ourselves than positive. And that's pretty sad when you think about it. The problem with this is they become self fulfilling prophecies. So, what does that mean? It means what we believe about ourselves, what we say, we then believe about ourselves, and then our thoughts shape the way we act and how we interact with others in the world. So, at some point, and if you've been doing this for a long time, our negative thoughts just shape our destiny, okay, without us even intending to, but that's just the road that we're on. So you really need to take captive of every thought, right? And, just like nope, and just switch it into a positive. So easier said than done, I know. So does it have to be this way? Is this process reversible? Absolutely. Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? No. So it's simple to do, but not so easy. Because, like I said, too often we've had years of this negative thought process. So we really have to be conscious of how we do it. Now, what are positive affirmations? I'm sure you've heard that thrown around, but there's no official definition, but pretty much they're just positive statements that help you confront the negative, destructive thoughts that we sometimes have or that inhabit our mind and then our actions. So we use them to motivate ourselves to make positive changes in our life, enhance our confidence and self esteem. If you struggle with negative thoughts, daily affirmations is definitely a great first step into replacing those destructive patterns with more positive, right? Adaptive ones. So, all right. The purpose of self affirmations is restoring the perception of ourselves with adequate, moral, competent, good, coherent, stable, capable, free choice, controlling important outcomes, and so on. All of this is achieved through explanation, rationalization, and action. Basically, positive affirmations are more about coping with the threat to our self image than coping with the threat itself, right? The biggest threat is to our self image and our self esteem and how we feel about ourselves. So, self affirmations are more than just coping with threats, they help us build a positive narrative for our self identity. And that's a flexible concept that we just take various roles in life, right? We're daughters, we're sons, we're wives, we're business owners, we're neighbors, we're caregivers, we have so many different roles, and each of these roles we just define success in a different manner. So again, to keep us on track with self esteem and self image, we need to stay on the positive route and not the negative one. So, what are positive affirmations all about? Um, well, first, let me show you something really quick. If you can see this here, hold on. Oh, let me get this in the camera. This is a little mason jar. I've got like a bunch of stickers on here. Um, Speak life, power, affirmations, abundance. And you can see there, maybe you can see there's a bunch of little Lego toys in here. So I'm homeschooling my 6 year old granddaughter, and I've noticed for a 6 year old, she's got an awful lot of negative thoughts already. It just makes you wonder at what age this starts, right? Like, when do we start thinking negatively? Like, how? But at 6 years old, she's got them. We'll sit down for school, and she'll be like, I can't do this. Whatever. She's got a bunch of different reasons and, negative excuses. And I just want to stop her in her tracks and not wait until her late 40s and 50s by the time I figure this all out. And then there's a lot of years to undo and change. So every time she says something negative, like I can't, or this is the worst, or that, anything, um, I'm not good enough, I'll never get it, I just don't understand. In order to train her into take that thought captive and transfer it, right? I have her drop a little Lego in here. So it's just a little symbol of what she can do to try and just retrain her thoughts from a young age. So we've got this feedback loop in our brain. And again, the more negative, it just becomes our belief in a self fulfilling prophecy. That has a lot to do with why we're not doing our self care, why we're not practicing self love, um, why we look in the mirror and we're not happy, why maybe we don't take all the steps. Like, you're in this group, and I don't know how many of you guys are on our system of cleanse, balance, build. And then, of course, the last component is love. And this is going to focus on the love, but I think you need to have the love for yourself first before you can implement the system with the positive mindset to have the good results, right? So that's what we're going to try and work on today. So we need to picture what you want this to look like. I've heard it said that you should visualize, then write it down. I'm going to say write down your affirmations first, and then you can get a visualization. I'm a pen to paper girl, so I'll give you some. In I wrote some down here about affirmations to write them down. And it's going to look different for everybody, right? So I don't know where you're at in life. I don't know what you're struggling with, but these are just some basic ones. Like, I'm talented and hardworking. I am a good friend. I am a extraordinary mom. Like, I don't even want to use the word good too often. I think that's just like, eh, like it's good, right? But I'm an extraordinary mom. Like, am extraordinarily great at housekeeping, or managing my family or preparing dinners. I can complete this task. I bring positive energy to the workplace. I am beautiful on the inside and outside. My colleagues respect me. I enjoy my job. I enjoy my workout sessions. I really love exercise, right? You have to retrain your mind in a lot of areas. Um, I accept my body the way it is. I always do my best. I am unique. I am brave and responsible. I am fearless. I am bold. I am consistent. I am resilient. That's a good one. I can handle all of my problems. There's a lot. I can just go on and on. And again, it's going to look different for everybody. But you need to write down your affirmations and maybe the areas you struggle with. Like, for example, for my granddaughter for homeschooling, before we start every homeschool session now, I make her get up and kind of like, not really dance, but like move, like bounce up and down and move, and just say these things like, I am an awesome student. I can do anything I focus on. I am smart. I love reading. And I make her say that because she really struggles in that, or that, I shouldn't say she struggles. That's her maybe least favorite area. So, um, What else? I say, she's capable, she's strong, she has patience, she's can do anything she puts her mind to. You get the idea. So I have her do all these affirmations first before we sit down to tackle the homeschooling tasks of that day. So this is going to help you point out your limiting beliefs. This is going to reset and create a new feedback loop. So, also for every negative statement you tell yourself, I've heard it said, and it might even be more than this, but I'm going to be real conservative. For every negative statement you tell yourself, there needs to be 3 positive. Like, that's how strong the negative is, y'all. We need 3 positive statements to counteract and rebuke and get rid of that one negative. So, to recap, if you find yourself struggling in the area of health and wellness and exercise, or staying on task for all the things we've gone over this month, for staying organized, for implementing your health system to keep you proactive, right? And your body strong and your immune system strong. Maybe, and I've said this all along, maybe you just need to dig deep and find out why. Why are you not treating yourself with that much respect? Why are you not putting yourself first? Why do you have these limiting beliefs of thinking you're selfish, or not worthy of taking these necessary steps? I don't know what it's like for you, but I do know there's always an underlying reason, and the more or the faster you do that hard inner work, the faster you'll see the rewards, right? Um, the mental clarity about what's going on, and then to implement the health and wellness system, so you can see the outer rewards of maybe losing those few pounds or tightening up those muscles, right, to look good. So that is it for today. As always, if you need more help, francinrivera.com, or send me a message here. I also have a free video course, theguiltfreebalancedlife.com. You can also get that on my website. And that is all, folks. So thank you, and I will see you next Tuesday.